about the higher calling testimony. Yes, so my name's Jason, and nice to see all the new faces out today. Okay, so my testimony actually has two parts, and the first part is going to be about my dad, my father, not my father in heaven, but my father, and the second part is going to be about Sunjangship. So they don't really relate, but like Vision Conference kind of helps the two things relate. So here's my testimony. So I have to admit, the main reason why I went to Higher Calling Conference in 2011, so this was 2 years ago, not last year, but 2 years ago, was because a person named Jason Ma was going. And he's very personal to me. So about a year prior to the conference, the Higher Calling Conference in 2011, so 2010, a friend took me out to church, and I heard Jason Ma's, his life story. And it was about how he was this Asian gangster guy growing up, and he was like socially and culturally confused. And he was on pretty much the road to prison. But in the midst of this, God found him and cleaned him and gave him a new purpose in life. Though I wasn't an Asian gangster of any sort growing up, I could relate a lot to Jason Ma's story. And I wanted to know more about this God he was talking about. So a year later after this, I was invited to go to Vision Conference, and so I went. But then, on my way there, Jason Ma actually wasn't able to be there, so he actually didn't go. He didn't end up going, so I was a little bit bummed out. But it's okay because, throughout the Vision Conference, I didn't even think about him. I wanted to talk to you guys about. I wanted to share with you about a memory that I had at Vision Conference. So, among the various memories I made at Vision, I remember a specific incident one night when the speaker told us to pray for our family. So the lights were dimmed down low and there was soft and gentle music, and the speaker, who was a mother herself, started speaking on behalf of everyone's mother. She became, for those few moments, the voice of everybody's mother, and she started to apologize to the sons and daughters in the room on behalf of all the mothers who have hurt them. So that was really touching for me. But then the speaker switched gears, and she started speaking on behalf of all the fathers. And again, she started to apologize, but now on behalf of all the fathers, to all the sons and daughters in the room. I've been waiting all my life to hear my dad apologize to me. Not just for the little mistakes that he made, like being late to pick me up from school, or eating my dinner when I wouldn't come home, or I came home late. Because those things are honestly, they're really easy to apologize for. But I was waiting for my dad to apologize for the things that actually mattered, the shameful and the unspeakable and the unspoken things of the house, and for the pains that he has caused not only on me but also on my mom. All my life, I was waiting for him to apologize because I would never forgive him otherwise, or so I thought. After the speaker turned the tables and spoke to all the sons and daughters, speaking to them. And the speaker asked us if we were willing to forgive our fathers and mothers for the things that they didn't do quite right. She urged us to forgive, or the speaker urged us to forgive. Forgiving my mother, that was easy. But forgiving my father, not so easy. Each day that passes, the reasons why I should forgive my father dwindles. Every day my father is alive, he becomes less worthy of my forgiveness because it is another day he has yet to apologize to my family and I. He has yet to realize the consequences of his actions upon our family. The moment the speaker asked us to forgive, I had every right to say, no, I'm not going to forgive. Never will I ever forgive my father. give me one good reason to forgive him. But instead, when the speaker asked the sons and daughters into the room to forgive, I forgave. Truly. Jesus was my one and only good reason I could forgive my father. Why? Because when I think about how much he loves me, that he sent Jesus to die for my sins, to die in my place, there's really no one that I can't forgive. Today, Christ, Jesus, he shines a brilliant light through me for all my family to see. That Jesus has true power to forgive sins because he enables the forgiven to show true forgiveness. So I really hope that one day I see my dad in heaven because he witnessed the forgiveness of Jesus Christ through me. So Vision Conference was a time, not only a time where I got to really experience Jesus, but a time where he molded me to be more like him, to become more like him. But thankfully, Jesus wasn't done with me after Vision. After Vision, I was convinced that I needed to become a sunjang. And what a sunjang is a discipler specifically through KCCC, where you're trained through this ministry. And and I was convinced that I needed to become one. As I was thinking about what I could even write about becoming a sunjang or the blessings of a sunjang, seriously, words can't even begin to describe. So, as a sunjang, you have the privilege to see someone literally grow and blossom with their relationship with God, even though it might not be immediately, but faithfully as you continue, it happens, and that's such an amazing privilege. And that's really the greatest part of being a sunjang. That's not. It's the greatest part of being a sunjang. God is with you every moment and every step of the way. Dang, that's enough for me. When I really think about that, that's so enough for me. It's enough for me, so it's that enough for me that I still want to go out and continue to be a sunjang on this campus, though many sunwans don't reply or respond, but that's okay. God is with me. So I don't know what God has in store for you at Vision Conference this year, whether it be healing a broken relationship that needs serious healing, or even challenging you to step out in faith and commit to being a discipler, not just a Christian, but a disciple of Christ. Whatever it may be, I hope that you go and you really find out. So this is my testimony. God had so much in store for me, and through Vision Conference, he allowed me to walk on the path that he paved out for me. And I'm so convinced that God will move in the same way as he did in my life through Vision for you guys too. So see you at Vision. Yeah.